Welcome to the wrap of Day 4 of the Australian Rowing Championships at the Sydney International Regatta Centre. Some of the highlights today were the Women's Open Single Sculls semi-finals, where Kerry Hoare and Pip Savage were successful. Hoare of Tasmania slightly faster in 7:43.9, and in her semi-final Sally Robbins was second and Sonia Mills third. In the men's single sculls, semi-finals went to Dan Noonan and Chris Morgan of South Australia, with Morgan slightly slower than Noonan, but they will fight at the finish, Dan Noonan and Chris Morgan. The Women's Open Lightweight Single Sculls, Marguerite Houston and Amber Halliday won their respective semi-finals, and along with Miranda Bennett they should fight out the medals on tomorrow. Tomorrow we can look forward to finals, with the Women's Open Single Scull bound to be a great battle between Pip Savage of Queensland and Kerry Hoare of Tasmania. The Men's Open Single, Dan Noonan, Peter Hardcastle and Nick Hudson will go head-to-head with Chris Morgan of South Australia. And then in the other categories, the Women's Open Lightweight Single, Marg Houston, now with South Australia, had the fastest time, and she'll battle with Amber Halliday and Miranda Bennett for success in that event. Houston has played first in both the heat and the semi-final this week. Men's Open Lightweight Single Scull, Max Sondermeyer of Tasmania was the fastest qualifier, but I'd be very surprised if Tom Gibson, also of Tasmania, didn't win that event, and Bob Boys of Queensland may well get on the presentation dais. Kerry Hoare and Amber Bradley will be hard to beat in the women's double scull, but Amy Ives and Zoe Uphill were impressive winners of their heat and will take some beating in the World Lightweight Championships. And the World Lightweight Champions Halliday and Houston will also put pressure on the heavyweights. The Women's Open pair, Sarah Cook and Kim Crow, recently endorsed by Rowing Australia to be nominated to the AOC for selection, will be hard to beat after their experience gained in Europe last year, although Sally Keogh and Kate Hornsey will battle with them all the way down the course, and the dark horses may well be Sarah Hurd and Liz Kell. The Men's Open Coxless pair sees the world #1 crew, Drew Ginn and Duncan Free, recently endorsed by FISA as the Men's Crew of the Year. They'll battle with Matt Ryan and Karsten Forsterling and James Marburg and Cameron Mackenzie McCard. Ready? The Women's Open 4 should also be a great race, with Sarah Cook, Liz Kell, Brooke Pratley and Sally Keogh going head-to-head with Sarah Hurd, Kim Crow, Phoebe Stanley and Kate Sens. That'll be an interesting race.